Well, a very special namaskar and salam doso. You are now watching West Indian Today with yours truly, your host and host, Imran Ahmad. I want to say thank you to you for tuning in to today's program. Happy holidays. We do hope that you enjoy the Thanksgiving season. And of course, we hope that you had lots to eat. Now it's a time to be merry. And of course, it's a time to go on out and celebrate the holidays in grand style with all the events that the community has to offer. But before we talk about the events that the community has to offer, we first would like to let you know that whenever you want to get in touch with us, or if ever you wish to opine, imrana@itvgold.com, imrana@itvgold.com. Do be sure to name a town, name a place, and of course your thoughts, your suggestions, your feedback and comments is welcomed as well. Also, just before we begin, a very special acknowledgement to the predecessor of before our program, Dr. Dan Paul Narayan, and the entire team of the Sri Trimurti Bhavan Mandir, Jyoti Satsang, doing a wonderful job each and every Saturday from 12 to 1. Well, friends, talking about it, next week Saturday on the 2nd of December, you have a special invitation on behalf of the Natraj Center for Performing Arts to join a handful of talented young individuals as they sparkle, they shine, they chime so divine. I hope I got it right. And that is actually the night of recognition for the Natraj Piles. That's going to be coming to you on Saturday, December 2nd at the Irwin Altman Middle School. All right, so that's something that I've attended in the past, actually, the night of recognition for the various dancers of Natraj. And I'm encouraging you to do be sure to go on out in large numbers. Joining with us in conversation, we have just a few. We have a few of the Natraj dancers who will be recognized on that very special night, and they will be performing for you on the night as well. We have Shivani, we have Priya, and also we have Angelina as well. I want to say welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So a handful of young, talented individuals representing Natraj, and we are going to find out about their illustrious careers as dancers, and also what can you expect from them and from the event itself. But first of all, I'll just ask each one of you individually. Actually, first you can introduce yourselves to our viewers. We'll start with Shivani, actually, and you can just tell us how old you are and how long you've been dancing, and what is something that you hope to achieve in life, actually a career path, actually, when you get older.
My name is Shivani Ramdial. I'm 15 years old. I go to Queens High School of Teaching. I started dancing when I was 8 years old, so I've been dancing for about 7 years now. This would be 7th. And as far as a career path, something in financing or accounting, maybe.
Very nice. Well, something is always needed. I'll call you in the future. All right, so we're moving on down. So Priya, the floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Priya Parsi. I'm 15. I'm going to school to Hillcrest High School. I've been dancing for 6 years now. I'm happy my EOR is finally here. Along my career, I would like to be somewhere in the doctor field, maybe, hopefully.
Okay, well, 2 individuals I'll have to call in my future. Actually, one who can file my taxes, and whenever we fall sick, a doctor. Okay, so let's see, and last but definitely not least, let's hear from our third guest, Angelina. Let's hear from you. Actually, you introduce yourself, and of course, just like your 2 other friends said, let us know a little bit more about you.
Hi, I'm Angelina Young. I'm 15 years old. I go to Hillcrest High School. I'm in the pre-med program. I've been dancing since I was about 4.5, so this would almost be 11 years. I'm really grateful for the experience of having our EOR upcoming. In the future, I would hope to follow up on a career in the law field.
A dancing lawyer, that's the first of its kind. All right, well, ladies, actually, thank you so much, and it's a pleasure being in conversation with all of you. Now, one of the things that each one of you said, in your own way, is that you're so happy that your EOR is finally here. Now, we're going to pose this actually, to one of you at a time. So, what is actually your EOR? What is actually, people are hearing about your EOR, but just give us an idea. What is your EOR? What can one expect from EOR?
An EOR is an evening of recognition. So in order to complete your EOR, you would have to be completing dance for around 5 to 6 years.
Right.
As far as expectations, you can expect different styles of Bollywood dance at our EOR. Classical, semi-classical, modern Bollywood, and pop.
Definitely. So let's come to prayer now, actually. So since you were first introduced to Natraj actually at a tender age, and then now here you are, you're at that stage where you're actually going to be given your night of recognition with the various dances. How would you describe the experience as being a student of Natraj over the years?
To dancing for 6 years and to have my EOR at a young age, it's like a grateful experience.
Right.
To like be able to have it at a young age.
So we've heard about the EOR and what can one expect in just a nutshell. And remember, friends, that this will be coming to you on Saturday, December 2nd at the Erwin Altman Middle School. It is an event to save on your calendar. Turn out in large numbers. Be there or be square. You don't want to be square. You want to be there, and there to be is the information that we've provided on the screens. But we've heard a little bit actually about their impact or how dance has actually made how it has influenced them. Now we're coming to Angelina, being a young lady, and of course studying the various art form in dance, whether it's semi-classical dance, whether it's classical. How would you say that throughout your entire year, all your years actually as a dancer, that dance has made an influence and it's actually helped to make you who you are today?
Well, the time and commitment that we put into our dance made us, as a group, and as individuals, very strong and dedicated young women.
Definitely. Wonderful. So very strong and very dedicated young women, and it is all about empowering and of course sharing the culture through the art form, whether it is through the art form of songs or also through dance. Dance is one of the things that is much appreciated and very much loved amongst so many people within our community, and it is a night of recognition with so much of very wonderful dance forms. So let's get into it. Now the night of recognition will pose this question, and whoever wants to take it, you guys can feel free to. But how do we start? So how does the night start and where do we end off with?
Well, the evening of recognition so far, what we have planned, we have our fillers, which are different groups that would allow us time to be prepared for our next items, since the show is based around our performances. We start off with 3 Bharatanatyam dances for the opening. Then we go into a semi-Kathak, semi-Bharatanatyam. It's a sort of mix. Then we have our folk song, which is an oldies, and then we have our boy-girl item, and that allows us to show like our acting skills, because some of us play boys and some of us play girls. Then we have our solos, which we each worked very hardly on. And lastly, we have our finale, which is, well, you have to be there to see it.
Well, you have to be there to see it. Of course, you have to be there. We can't give away too much, actually, but you just got a brief idea as to what you can expect, actually starting off with some Bharatanatyam dances, some Kathak dances, some folk songs, and of course, some surprises. Actually, when she mentioned, she used the right term, fillers, which could be surprises. So you have to be there to see what sort of dances in terms of Bharatanatyam and who or what will be the fillers. And of course, the grand finale, that is one of the things I have to say, that whenever Natraj puts out an event, they actually, from the very beginning to the end, they basically make you glued to your seats to stay for the grand finale of the event. And this very special night of recognition for the Natraj Piles once again comes to you on the 2nd of December. Talking about Natraj, and as I said now, that Natraj, whenever they put out an event, it's always filled with excitement and a great sense of exuberance in the air. But for both of you, actually, or individually, what about Natraj is unique?
There are many different styles of dance, not just one specific style. You do classical, semi-classical, Bollywood, Kathak, yes. Classical would include Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Odissi, Kuchipudi, and others.
So with all the different variations of dance, do you all have like your favorite form of dance? I mean, some might say, well, I enjoy Kathak more. Some say I enjoy Odissi more. Is there for individually, is there like a dance form that you individually like more than the other?
I would say I like Bollywood film dancing, because you can always put your own twist to it whenever you dance. Like, you can do whatever you want, basically. You always like smile, dance, do whatever you want, and like the crowd won't know. They'll just think you're having a good time on stage.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I I don't really have a preference. I like all of them the same.
I would say the same thing as Shivani. I like all forms of Indian dance.
Now you call yourselves the Piles, Natraj Piles. What does it mean to be a Pile, actually?
The name that was chosen for us was Piles, which is simply an anklet, but it could mean so much to a dancer because not only does it match the sound of the music, but it also goes to the sound of their hearts when they dance.
Definitely. Wonderful, wonderful. So actually you will hear the sound of their heart, and of course we hope that that sound will touch every heart on the night of recognition for the Natraj Piles. And right about now we are actually, so I'll pose this question either to Shivani or to Priya. If there is anyone actually that you would like to thank, actually, who's helped you along this great journey as dancers, and to get to this stage, actually, who would you thank, and anything else you'd like to say as a form of gratitude?
I would like to thank my two very hard-working dance teachers, Davina and Sister Karishma, because they put countless effort into us, late dance practices. They help us. They spent timeless hours with us, coming to our EOR and getting ready, preparing for it.
The community always has an event every weekend. Every weekend there is something, a special offering on behalf of the community for its spectators and also its patrons as well to go on out in larger numbers. But for this event, for the Night of Recognition, a night for yourself and for so many other talented dancers, what would you say to people that are watching, that why they should basically clear their schedule and come on out and witness everything you guys will be putting on that night?
You guys should definitely come out and support us. It's not just us that you're supporting our teachers. Like what Priya said, they've put countless effort into making sure that we look good on stage. And also the founder of Natraj, Auntie Barbara, she has also put in countless effort into making sure that we look good.
Definitely. So a very special thank you to the teachers and also to the founder. We just have a few more questions before we bring our discussion to an end, but I'm going to now pose my next question to Angelina. After your EOR, what's the next step for all of you as dancers? Where do we go from there?
Well, typically after an EOR, the group of dancers who was recognized that night would be able to professionally represent the Natraj Center for the Performing Arts. They would perform for community events to support our culture, as well as private events. Not only do dancers from Natraj Center perform for just community events, they also perform nationally and internationally.
So it's all about a group of 6 sisters hoping to continue this great culture, carry it on to a next generation as the torch has been passed on to them. It's actually the night in which the torch will be handed to them, and let's see what they're going to do once they have it in their hands and where they will take it as they prepare themselves for the next in line to receive it. It's all about transitioning from one generation to another. That's all what we do. We actually transition from one era to another, from one program to another, and of course we're about that time as we're going to transition over into our next program that we have presented. But before we make our final transition, we transition to all our young talented ladies. Actually, if there's anything that you feel we left out about the event that you think will make a lasting impression or will generate interest, now is your time. You can reach out to people to come on out in large numbers, and if there's any numbers that they can contact concerning tickets or anything like that, we have the information. But anything else you want to add additional?
All we want to say is just please come out and support. We will be very thankful for your support. The tickets aren't very expensive. They're only $10 for adults, and children 10 and under is $5, as well as dinner. We've put in countless amount of effort to perform for you, so please come out and support.
Definitely. So do be sure to come on out in large numbers on behalf of the Natraj Center for Performing Arts. Let's say thank you to the founder, Auntie Barbara. Let's say thank you to their teachers, to the parents of these 3 young ladies. We wish them all the very best. We want to say thank you once again to Shivani, to Priya, and also to Angelina. Best of luck on the night of recognition, and we hope that moving forward, anything that you guys would like to achieve, may your dreams, may your goals be realized, and all the very best with this very special night And we look forward to being in conversation with all of you in the near future. All right, so best of luck.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. And do be sure to keep it locked right here. We have lots more coming in just a few. Stay tuned. You're watching West Indian Today with yours truly, your host and host, Imran Ahmad. I'll be back with you in just a few. We have indeed a very wonderful event that is going to present to you the very best of Caribbean. It's going to be East meets West in terms of Bollywood meets, well, the West Indies. And that is Music of the World, presented to you by Firefest Productions, in which we have an all-star lineup of performers from Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, such as K.I., such as Ricky Jai, so many performers. And the main headliner, we're going to tell you who that is in just a few. But talking about it, talking about one of the most anticipated and one of the most enthusiastic events is the promoters and also the members of Firefest Productions. Joining with me is one of the upcoming singers, and also she's actually been a member of Firefest Production, Asha G. We want to say welcome to Asha G, and a very special welcome to a very special individual whom I'm so honored to have him here today, Mr. Roy Byro of Prime Lending and now Firefest Productions. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Imran.
So what can one expect from Music of the World? And, you know, I know you've been a part of this since the inception. When was Music of the World originally introduced to fans?
Oh, Music of the World Super Concert speaks for itself there. It was first introduced in Guyana, 2011.
Okay.
Yes, we continue to do it yearly. It became a yearly event in Guyana, and then now we plan on doing it in New York City and Orlando, Florida for the fans. And you know, we have some people who have left Guyana a very long time and haven't had the opportunity to go back and always wanted to be a part or to see what Music of the World is all about. So we actually bring it forward for them.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. So now Music of the World, with this, actually, both myself and Mr. Roy Byro, we emphasize this, you know, one particular thing, East meets West. So we're talking about the cast now. East meets West. Who is a part of Music of the World that's going to be coming on Friday, December 8th and also December 9th?
Well, we have the legend himself, Mr. Kumar Sanu, directly out of India. And accompanying him, we have his daughter, who's very young and talented, now upcoming, and they're going to be performing together for the first time as father and daughter, first performance. And apart from that, we have a very huge Caribbean cast out of Trinidad and Tobago and other Caribbean countries such as Guyana, example. They're going to be performing, you know, at their utmost best because they're going to be sharing the stage with the legend himself, Mr. Kumar Sanu. You know, he is the voice of Bollywood. You know, Kumar Sanu had performed in many live events. You know what he's capable of doing, and he's going to be performing for 2-3 hours on the stage, singing and bringing some of his best hits in Bollywood.
Definitely. Kumar Sanu, the icon from Bollywood, who recorded a total of over 28 songs in one day. He is actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most recorded artists in a day. We've had those who have been the most recorded artists, such as such as Michael Jackson, who shared the title with Lata Mangeshkar, and so many other artists who have actually recorded in the most amount of different languages. But Kumar Sanu, the most recorded singer in an entire day, has recorded more songs than the amount of hours in one day. Actually, 28 songs in actually less than 24 hours. Yeah. So, Music of the World is the prime date for people to save on their calendar. And of course, when we talk about Music of the World, I'm going to ask the prime lending man. Actually, so what is something apart from Kumar Sanu for yourself, being like a spectator, you seeing this event, this flyer? Why would you encourage people to go on out for this event?
Listen, this is perhaps one of the greatest family entertainment for the value, right? We're bringing almost 7 hours of non-stop entertainment, singing, dancing, and so forth. But just imagine creating great memories with your families, right? Just before Christmas. This is going to be one of those events that you're going to tell your grandchildren about. Not only because it's East meets West, but you get to watch a legend from Bollywood. But think about all the legends that we have in the Caribbean currently. Top artists, guys who are at the top of their field, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but also Guyana. And so we also will be having some new young artists that are coming up who will be making their performance felt by the community. So it's a huge opportunity for you, the community, to be able to sit down and enjoy a wide variety of music. So if you've enjoyed the Bollywood love ballads of the 70s and 80s, and you can't keep your feet from tapping from the chutney wine of today, it's a great opportunity to come, sit back, relax, enjoy. You want to sit and just listen. You want to get up and dance. Everything will be in one show. So you have to come on and see the show.
Now let's talk about the West Indian cast, actually. So who is performing, representing Guyana and also Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, we have the CEO himself of Caribbean Firefest production, that's Mr. Mahendra Ramkilawan. You know, he is the very good artist in the chutney industry. We have Kaya and the band. Let's go back to Guyana. We have Mahendra Ramkilawan and we have Terry Gajraj. Those are two icons from Guyana, really big icons, really big hits, have been doing great wonders in the music industry here and around the world and the Caribbean, of course. K.I. and the band from Trinidad, very big, very known as Triveni. Formerly known as Triveni, now Kia and the band. We have Ricky Jai, we have Nival Chetlal, who is a part of Kia and the band, and we have many other artists that are living here, but they're Guyanese, such as Anand Natraj, Prince JP, Devendra Puran, and many others. I don't think I will be on this event. But hopefully I stand a chance, depends on what the schedule looks like.
I think she's going to share a stage with Kumar Sanu, right? She's going to share a stage.
Listen, I'm starting a petition. I'm starting a petition. She needs to be in that stage. We just need to get her out from behind, pulling all the strings and making everything work to get on the stage. An
event that you definitely cannot afford to miss, and I believe so. We bring it first to Queens, actually the world's borough, and then we take it to another part of the world on the very next day, actually.
Absolutely. So we do it on the 8th and Friday night into Saturday morning. So it starts at 8 o'clock and it runs till about 3 a.m. Saturday morning. We leave the venue straight to the airport to go to Orlando, and that show kicks off again at 8 p.m. on the 9th, Saturday evening. So one thing I want to add real quick. One other thing that is happening really big in our industry right now is a lot of the top artists are releasing new songs. And our president and CEO, Mr. Mahendra Ramkilawan, has got a brand new track that is out. Listen, if you haven't heard it, check it out. Who's the Man? The song is fantastic. It will get you up and dancing. And also, my buddy, the Guyana Babu, Terry Gajraj, have his new song just came out also. El Dorado Gold, fantastic song. So you got to come out, support these guys, and listen to their new songs and material that's coming out. But it's going to be a great opportunity for our people to have fantastic family entertainment. You can bring your kids, your loved one, your wife, your parents perhaps, and just enjoy a great night of entertainment, family entertainment.
Any last minute information you feel we might have left out, now's your time.
I want to, on behalf of Caribbean Firefest Production and Mr. Mahindra Ramkilwan, we would like to send out thank you greetings to all who came on board and support Caribbean Firefest Production and Music of the World Super Concert, and we're looking forward for your continued support, of course. The numbers to call is 352-223-0041 or 347-837-8949. So thank you guys for supporting Caribbean Firefest Production, and we're looking forward for the continued support. Thank you.
And that's been our show for today. Thank you, friends, for tuning in. And remember, whenever you wish to opine, do be sure to get in touch with me, imran@itvgold.com, imran@itvgold.com. Send us an email with your thoughts, your suggestions, your concerns, and your comments as well. Do be sure to go on out for the Natraj Center of Performing Arts, their night of recognition. Also, friends, don't forget, coming to you on the 8th and the 9th of December, Music of the World Super Concert, presented to you on behalf of Firefest Production. Kumar Sanu, alongside a huge Caribbean cast, and Restoring Paradise comes to you on December 2nd at the Jamaica Performing Arts Center. That is an event that we've actually been telling you about. Restoring Paradise for the victims of St. Martin. I'll be there and looking forward to seeing you. Also, come and show some support as well as all the other events that we have been talking about. With that being said, this is yours truly saying to you, my time with you is officially over. We always have you on our minds.